quickly become a busy day here at Ellis County Weather, and I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the things that are happening in the next few days this week, and things that are being talked about in the kind of the weatherverse, if you will. Right now, there's really nothing happening across North Texas. Not much on radar. In fact, really nothing on radar, and we don't really expect any rain anytime soon. Unfortunately, that's not part of kind of this conversation, at least not for our area. Right now, the current temperatures, we're in the 70s here, 73 in Waxahachie and Cleburne, 73 in Corsicana, 72 over in Hillsboro. We'll get up to 98, 99 degrees across the area today. Unfortunately, we're right back in record watch here. Forecast high today is 98 degrees here in Ellis County. 96 is that record high set back in 2017. So once again, we're challenging records, and we will be much of this week. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on across the region here. You see a little bit of rain over there in Arizona, New Mexico, outside of this steel dome high-pressure system that we have here. You can just see there's just nothing happening here. And something I want to point out is that this is the water vapor. So you can see where this moisture is, and you can see that it's all around this high pressure system, but this yellow here, this is the drier air. That's the good news, if any is to be had here. The good news is that we will have drier air kind of mixing in through the atmosphere, so it won't be quite as humid, and it'll make for a more comfortable experience in the shade, if you can find that, when we do happen to get a breeze through here, and then it makes for more comfortable nights as well, but it does allow us to heat up more quickly, so we will have higher temperatures. The other stuff going on is in the tropics. Obviously, Hurricane Fiona, a massive storm at this point, a Category 4, that's going to be heading up to on the east side of Bermuda in the Atlantic. Not moving our way. The one that we're paying attention to here is this storm right here. I'll show you. There's just a little X here. This storm has not yet formed anything. It's not yet named. Let me get over here where you can actually see me. It doesn't have a name yet. It's just kind of this cluster, but it is very likely that it will develop. And this is going to continue to move towards the Caribbean. And then as it moves up towards the Gulf, there's a lot of questions as far as where that's going to actually go after that point. The long-range models are starting to kind of diverge. I talked yesterday about how this storm, the models were pretty well agreed. Well, now they're starting to diverge. Yesterday I showed you the American and European models. European model has the storm going up towards the Key West here. The American model is still insisting on it going up into the panhandle of Florida there. Other models have it going further west. So we're going to see some disagreement here as far as what this storm is going to do. Ultimately, time will tell as far as what this thing is going to do once it does make it into the Gulf of Mexico. If it even makes it there, we could see the storm make a similar track to Fiona and, frankly, other systems that we've seen and bank up to the north and then to the east in the Atlantic. So time will tell what this is going to do, but in all likelihood, this will develop into a depression over the next couple of days, probably a tropical storm after that. Hermine looks to be the next name. And that looks to be moving towards the Gulf of Mexico in some way or another, and at that point we'll get a better idea of what this is going to do. So let's take a look at the forecast here. I have our records here. Temperature today, 98 degrees, at that record 96. Thursday, tomorrow, looking at a high of 99 degrees. We could even hit 100 in some places, moving right past that record high of 95. 98 Friday and Saturday with record highs of 97. Saturday, I will be there with you at Avila Heritage Days, sweating it out there, dealing with these unseasonably warm temperatures. And yes, Thursday is the first day of fall on your calendars. It's not going to feel like it. That's kind of going to be a punchline a little bit. And then we do have that cold front coming in Sunday. So the front arrives Sunday, probably late in the day, evening hours. And then Monday and Tuesday we're in the 80s. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like that cool down is going to last very long. So stay tuned for more updates on the tropical system moving towards the Gulf, the cold front coming in this weekend, as well as the record-breaking heat throughout the rest of this week.